guys, welcome back to another video. This is Wolf with a Pencil, but as you know, you can call me Wolf for short. And today, or if you've seen by the title, or even the weirdest beginning of my videos ever, we are going to be drawing BTS today. This has been a long-awaited video, and I've been wanting to do this for a while now, since BTS's album release came out. I've been wanting, and I did make a video before, but I deleted it just because it was really cringy. So, you know, I just wanted to, because ever since I saw their outfits in the music video On, I've been wanting to draw them, especially in a cartoon style. And as you know, as a K-pop stan, and you know, the biggest K-pop group in the world right now, BTS, of course I would stan them the most. Obviously I love my boys, I love all the other K-pop groups that I stan as well, but you know, BTS kind of has to come on top, I'm not gonna lie to you. So, you know, I just love them so much. Obviously I love them so much, but yes, so today I'm going to be drawing Jimin, since he is my bias. I have two biases actually, and the rest of the BTS are my bias records, but you know. So I'm going to start with Jimin today, and I'm going to kind of try and make this a series where I draw each one of the members in a cartoon style as well. So I'm going to draw them in a cartoon style, since I've already drawn them in a normal, what would you call it? In a normal, classic, traditional drawing. So I'm going to start with Jimin today, and also I hope you like the outfit that I decided to do. You know, I decided that the clothes that I most have similar to from the On music video is Jungkook's. So I decided to dress like Jungkook, since he is my second bias of the group. So I hope you like the fit. I also got the bling, the jewelry, just like how Jimin wears it in the music video as well. Anyone who knows me knows I love jewelry anyway, so it's nothing new anyway. But it's hot in here, I'm not going to keep this on for too long. But yes, everyone, and also, before I even get on with this video, a few days ago, Lisa brought out another dance video. So, of course, now I have to create another drawing video for Lisa, because, oh my god, she is just killing the game. But yes guys, let's just get into it, because this is beginning to become really long now. Let's go. Hey guys, Wolf here. Like I had said before, this has been a long awaited video, and I've been wanting to do this since BTS's comeback. And you know, obviously I wanted to do my bias first, Jimin, my first bias, let me just say. And I just really want to say how, in a sense, Jimin was the one that got me into K-pop. And I know a lot of people say that, but the reason is, right, okay, so I came in during Fake Love, right? I had known about BTS for a while. Like, I even knew about them since they debuted, because there was word going around with my friends who I think already had listened to K-pop and was talking about it. So I heard about them. Sorry about my dogs. I heard about them, and I was like, oh, okay. You know, I wasn't really too into them at the time, because I listened to a lot of old school R&B, reggae, bashment, you know, all of that, funky house. I listened to a lot of different genres of music, mainly on the black side. When I say that, I mean like mainly what you would expect a black person to listen to, stereotypically speaking. But yes, so you know, my friend, you know, she was telling me, you know, I had a lot of friends who actually listen to K-pop, especially BTS, and you know, I heard them talking about them more and more and more each day. And my closest friend, like the closest friend I most likely have at the moment, she was saying, you know, this is when they was coming to London for their Love Yourself tour in 2018, and they were saying, you know, oh my god, you should really try and listen to a bit of their music, because then we can go to the concert together. And I said to her, we'll see. And you know, so I see she put something on her status where during the Billboard Awards where Jungkook lifted up his shirt. And I was like, interesting. So then I go and search, because I had actually watched a few of their videos before I became a proper ARMY. So, you know, I did know about them, but I was like, let me watch this video. Just let me watch this video. So I watch it and I'm like, they're quite nice. They're quite good. And then there's this one scene where Jimin covers his mouth and like tilts his head to the side, and his eyes, oh my god, his eyes. It's like his eyes just looked deep into my soul, and I was like, who the hell are you? Oh my goodness. Like, wow, oh my god. I was so blown away by his looks. Like, I was not gonna lie, I was like, wow, you're sexy. Like, that's what I was thinking in my head. I'm like, who are you? As soon as that video was over, I searched them up. I looked up their names. I went onto YouTube. I, you know, looked up the unhelpful guide to BTS. You know, those unhelpful guides to K-pop groups. I watched that, you know. I was like, once I gym in, I cannot gym out. And I was like, holy, you know, I was like, wow. And then obviously, I'm not one of those fans who's like, oh, Jimin's the best, all the other members. No, I appreciate every single member of the group. I love each and every one of them in their own way. But like, Jimin just did it for me. And the fact, you know, in secondary school, I did contemporary dancing, and you know, I kind of found a love for contemporary dancing, as I already loved to dance, and then I had gained a skill in contemporary dancing and flexibility and a lot of things. And then when I see, you know, Jimin is you know, learned about contemporary, went to the top highest school in Korea to learn about contemporary, and then pop in and lock in and this and that and the other, and I'm thinking, you are actually a role model to me now. Like, one of, obviously my main role model in life is my mom. She always comes first. But, and, you know, Jimin, I was just like, wow, you are now a new role model to add to your list. Like, you and all the other boys, but like him in particular because of the dance aspect. And like, I feel like I have that in common with him. Obviously a lot of people can, because a lot of people do dance at different types of dancing. With me, you know, I did contemporary, and then obviously I was already dancing when I was younger in this youth center as well. And, you know, I gained a skill in contemporary and, you know, flexibility. And I, you know, was like, wow, me and Jimin. Like, obviously any ARMY nowadays will think me and Jimin, me and Jungkook, me and J-Hope, you know, all of them. But I was just thinking to myself, like, wow, like, thank you to my friend. Like, shout out to my friend. I'm not gonna say her name, but shout out to her. She was the person originally who got me into you know, K-pop, and she showed me, you know, we went home because we was doing, this was around the time when we was starting to practice for our exams, our GCSE exams. And we went home one day after revision on the half term, because we had to go into school on half term. We went in for revision, and she sat me down in my room. We put on Chromecast, and it wasn't just BTS she showed me, you know, she showed me Blackpink, and then she showed me, who else did she show me? She showed me Red Velvet, and Jessie the rapper, you know. And then I started to get into it, and I was like, oh my god, like, this is a natural thing. Like, when I said this is a natural thing, I already knew about it, but it was just, I was blown away. And then after that, because I, you know, was looking into all the music videos and stuff, I just couldn't stop myself. And after, obviously, I saw BTS, and then I started looking into Blackpink more, and then after that I was like, I want to know more about, you know, these solo Korean artists, and the rap, and you know, I didn't want to just listen to one group. I was very interested in the pop culture in Korea, as the only thing that's really different about it, apart from the visuals of the music videos and the makeup and everything like that, it's just a different language. And I was like, well, I love R&B, so let me look into some R&B artists in Korea. And then I found a few. I'm not going to mention their names because I feel like I'll do a separate videos for those people as well. But I do listen to a lot of solo artists as well in Korea. Like, I really do love the culture, but I obviously love my own culture as well. I haven't stopped listening to my own music. When I say my own music, I haven't stopped listening to the music I was already listening to before I got into K-pop. But obviously K-pop is definitely a music genre that I definitely do listen to a lot now. Obviously here and there I still go back to my R&B, my bashment and my reggae and my funky house and all the lists. But yeah, I just fell in love with Jimin, as the rest of the world has. And you know, my friend wouldn't let me share him. Like, she was saying, that's my husband and da 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 da. And then after a while I was like, okay. But then I was like, why am I letting you just take him like that? I was like, no, he's my husband too now. Like, if I've got to share with the rest of the world, I can share him with my friend as well. And this isn't the same friend who got me into K-pop. This is a different person. And I was like, you know what? He's my husband. Like, he's the world's husband. BTS are the world's husbands. So, you know, I just feel like Jimin is just so inspirational. He works himself to death. Like, I love him so much, and you know, I wish him the most happiness and that he's always being healthy, because you know, there was a time in his life where he wasn't too healthy and he was very hard on himself. And you know, just Jimin, like, I remember going to the concert, which was a surprise, which I did say in my last video, you know, it was a surprise going to the concert. Because I didn't think I was going to get to go, because I didn't get to go, because I was trying to go to the 2018 one as well, because I was already like May, June, July, August, September. I was already 5 months in being in the army, and I was already hardcore. Like, I was hardcore by the first month. Like, I felt like I knew everything about them, and you know, I was ready to continue the journey with the rest of the army. And BTS, and you know, once you know, I was trying to get tickets, and you know, the tickets were already sold out, but you know, I didn't lose hope, but I didn't get them anyway. But I supported all my friends. This is when I was in college now. I supported all my friends who was going to the concert. And then I was trying to get concerts when they said in 2019 that they would be coming again to Wembley. I was trying, and you know, I gave up at one point, because you know, I was like, well, I guess I'm not going to get the tickets. Next thing you know, my parents pay for the tickets and surprise me. On their first day of their show, you know, they were already playing at Wembley and performing at Wembley. And I was really, you know, I was just really bummed out, because I was like, I promised myself I would go see them the second time they came here, because, you know, there was always word going around like, oh, this might be their last tour. Da, 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 da. There's always some news. So, you know, I was really bummed out, and, you know, it had been over a year since I'd become army at that point. And, you know, I was just really sad, because I was like, oh, I may never get to see them again. And then next thing you know, my mum is like, oh, check your phone. She sends me a photo saying you've got 2 BTS tickets. And I was over the moon. So, yeah. So if you want to hear more about my... if you want to hear more about what happened at the concert and stuff, there is a video that I did last year, probably a month after they came and left the UK. So please go and see that if you want to know a bit more about how I felt and the journey. I might make another video with a few more clips of me at the concert as well, because my mum filmed it all, because she was like, I want you to enjoy the concert, So I will film on your phone for you. You just enjoy the concert and experience them live because this is what you wanted. So, you know, thank you to my parents again. But I was watching some of the videos on my phone, and I was just watching Jimin dance on, and I was like, wow, like, you're right there. All of them, like, you're right there. And obviously, the reason I'm talking about Jimin so much is because this is his video. I will talk about all the other members and how they've impacted me in a certain way once I get to drawing them for this series of drawing BTS in a cartoon style. So, yeah, but right now we are more focusing on Jimin today, just to let you guys know. But yeah, so I was so amazed by him and his style, and just everything about him was just like, wow. You know, like, he is my first bias, and I've never changed biases. Like, a lot of people, they swap and they change. I just changed my bias records. Like, before, Jungkook was my bias record, and now he's just my second bias. You know, but the rest of BTS are my bias records because, damn, they be doing a lot, honestly. So, you know, it was just a beautiful time. And, you know, I remember at the concert, because I went on the second day, so, you know, after, you know, before we sung Forever, Young Forever, they was, you know, doing their individual speeches, and I remember when Jimin was like, "I'll never today," and it was so cute, like, oh, and then he was like, "Oh no, I'll never forget today." It was such a magical time, like. But I have to say, like, Jimin is a really big inspiration for me to keep going, and, you know, no matter what, you can achieve your goals, especially my dance goals, because dance is something I want to do for my future career as well as art. I'll probably make a separate video talking about that as well if you guys are interested. I have a lot of videos in mind, so, you know, this will keep me busy. But, you know, you know, he's just so beautiful and so humble and sweet and caring and kind. He always puts everyone before himself, and, you know, it's just so lovely to see him interact with the other members. And, you know, like, as the other members have said, he is sometimes seen as the one of the Hyungs, in a sense. He is a Hyung, but only to, like, 2 members. He is part of the main line, obviously. My main line, oh, I forgot. It's very hard to pronounce for me for some reason. But yes, guys, now obviously I've only got a few minutes left till I stop talking, so I'm just going to move on to the actual drawing. This video took me so long to do because I was having a lot of art block and a lot of trouble drawing Jimin, which was annoying because I was like, this has to be perfect. So it took me longer than it does for me to create or film a video for my channel. So I was on and off, turning off the camera a few times to fix certain things and coming back on. But it's starting to look really good, and, you know, I'm actually quite proud of how it looks. And since his outfit is more or less white, I wanted to add some shading. I was going to add cream with a pro marker, but I was like, no, that just looks like his skin color. So I was like, let me do his shading with a tint of blue, because the background is blue. So I'm imagining that, say he was at a photo shoot and the light that he has around him is blue. So that's what I did for his outfit. And then I also wanted to put a few black feathers in the background to reference to Black Swan, because I loved him in Black Swan, and I was deciding whether I should draw him from Black Swan or this one, but I was like, no, I wanted to draw him from On, so I'm going to do that. But as you can see, I drew a few feathers around him to symbolize, like, you know, Jimin is the Black Swan. They all are, but yes, everybody. How do you like this drawing? And let me know in the comments. I'm going to go in a particular order of who I'm going to draw next. So I'm going to draw Jungkook next. Not for my next video, but for this series of drawing BTS in a cartoon style. this series will just be put into the K-pop Talking Chat With Me series as well. So if you wanna, once they're all done, you can go to that playlist to have a look at all of them individually. So Jungkook will be next, and I won't let you know. You'll just have to wait to see when I'm gonna do that, because I have a few more ideas of what to draw. So I'm not gonna go in any particular order when it comes to that. But yes, everybody, I love Jimin. He's always been my top bias, and you know, I appreciate all the other members as well. It's just Jimin. I'm pretty sure the whole world is falling in love with him, and I don't blame them. So yeah, Jimin, if you ever see this, which you most likely won't, but you are just so beautiful and kind and loving, and your songs really speak to me, and obviously the rest of ARMY. But this has been Wolf of a Pencil, and she's howling at the moon, and she is out. Peace. Bye, guys.